So we've rescued Norion from a Leviathan. Norion is just the tutorial world. Now we're gonna head to the planet that contains my second favorite song in the entire trilogy, Bryyo. But things aren't so good over there. It's too late to be saved. We can, however, avenge their tragic ending. Yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy. I might not be able to English properly. First of all, we gotta talk to Aurora Unit 242 again. Oh, you don't get the Samus appearance fanfare from actually starting over your save. Only when you keep traveling from location to location with your ship. Thankfully, we are not being invaded this time. Hi.
Samus, you made it. Glad to hear you're feeling better. You've been cleared to enter the AU chamber.
Remember, it's been a month since Dark Samus attacked us.
Please proceed through these doors and up the lift. The Aurora unit is expecting you. Samus Baron entering AU lift area. Security clearance 5 granted. Clearance confirmed, G5. Opening chamber vault.
Here we go.
That suit looks like a modified PED unit. Only the most elite troopers are allowed to handle that firepower.
Oh, good to know that I'm considered elite.
Step onto the communications platform to interface with the Aurora unit.
Okay. Here we go. Let's talk to the giant brain. It wouldn't be a Metroid game without it. Well, I suppose it could. This is... Samus theme!
Welcome, Samus Aran. Let us begin. Time is most critical. During the attempted pirate invasion of Norion, it was confirmed that 2 nearby planets were similarly attacked. These planets are named Bryyo and Elysia. These Leviathans have impacted and embedded themselves deep into each planet, spreading a virulent phazon carried inside their bodies. The Leviathans must be destroyed. 2 weeks ago, we dispatched Rundas to Bryyo, Gore to Elysia, while Andreda was sent to locate the space pirate stronghold. Like you, they were outfitted with PED devices in order to confront this new threat. We lost contact with all of them 7 days ago, and fear the worst. In their absence, we need you to travel to these planets and finish their missions. The closest planet is Bryyo. This will be your first objective. Please be on the lookout for any clues that might help us understand what happened to Rundas and the other hunters. Good luck.
Alright, that'll be the last time... I think that'll be the last time we actually see Aurora Unit 242's physical form. But we will hear that strangely calming voice many more times as it remotely communicates with us. this song is like my personal anthem. I really couldn't have started out on a much better first game ever as a kid.
Samus, the fleet is now moving to the rendezvous location.
Okay, well, we'll see it in hologram form.
You will no longer be able to dock with us from this point forward. Rest assured, we will keep communication lines open and supply you with information when necessary. Good luck on Bryyo.
Thank you. You can actually go to Elysia, by the way. You just won't be able to go very far. Because you're going to be locked, your, like, progress locked behind a, an ability that you won't have until you complete this. So it plays out a little more linearly than it appears. That right there was called a Reptilicus. Yeah, you'll hear that more than one time per stream. This music is so good. Modular class. That's a very long time ago. At least it doesn't say centicycles. Huh.
Samus, the Leviathan seed is protected by an energy shield.
Yes.
You will not be able to reach it with that barrier active. We need more data to determine how the shield can be disabled. You are near the wreckage of a downed Federation vessel. If you can use the satellite uplink on the ship, you may be able to access information concerning the seed. Prepare to receive the ship's coordinates now.
Indeed, do keep on listening, because this music is so good. Note how the doors on each planet are very distinctive. I'm staying quiet because I want you to hear the music. Whoa. Hopper nest. Hoppers are not black cats. You know, my mother has a black cat named Hopper. Warwafts are back. Or Gragnalls. think you're supposed to use grapple lasso on them. No? A monument to the folly of war. There's a lot of things in the logbook. I would love to see a missile pickup sooner rather than later. I've only got those first 5 of them. Oh, now we got our planetary overview. Sorry, there's a piece of chicken stuck in my teeth. Mortal Kombat! Right, we have the grapple lasso. We do not have the actual grapple beam. Wait, it's raining now. What the heck? Okay, that bridge really sucks. Huh. Yeah! And that bridge is now dead. Why do I say bridge is dead? Like, at what point does the bridge ever be alive? Can I make that? No, I can't. Ah! Ow, I just lost 5 health! Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. It wasn't even that hard to do, what the heck. There's some missiles. Whoop. Down the hole! Whee! Orb. Look how cool the orb design is. Uh-oh. Phazon Night Barbs. Wait, Night Barbs? Those are on Dark Aether. They're not supposed to exist anymore. Group forms powerful attack, but it can be overloaded to destroy them. Phazon Night Barbs have enhanced aerial mobility that makes them all but impossible to hit with normal shots. The group will work together to create a powerful energy burst that they will fire at their prey. Detonating the energy charge with normal attacks before it fires should destroy them. Phazon Night Barbs are the result of night bars being exposed to Phazon radiation. These mutations look similar to their uncorrupted counterparts, but are characterized by their greatly increased offensive and defensive capabilities. Yeah, once they form a circle, that's your cue. Oh, we already know what the deal is over there. Someone's been encased in ice. Wait, oh shoot! Ouch! I didn't realize there was another one. What? Okay, so we're just gonna keep on coming. Shriek nuts! Oh. I need a grapple beam for that. Oh, cool. I didn't even see the other ones. Keep backtracking. Whoa! I apparently did not pay anywhere near close enough attention to what was actually happening during the last little mini cutscene. That's what happens when you're really sleepy. But as I mentioned on Discord, I do have plans for the weekend. That's it. Oh my god. I'm already over these guys. I'm counting that as a forgetting where things are. That was embarrassing. I've got a piece of leftover Mexican chicken stuck in my teeth, if you're wondering what those mouth sounds are. Mortal Kombat! Oh, fuel gel. Yeah, Bryyo is a great source of fuel gel for the Federation. Exposure to fuel gel has left the shell of the gel pupper highly susceptible to weapon fire. Gel puppers have come to rely on the toxic vapors given off by fuel gel for substance. Or for sustenance. They process these gases and then expel the gases to stay afloat. The brittle shell of the puffer, while durable in appearance, is rather thin and easily damaged. Ouch. Wow! Oh. Ah, there's a Leviathan. Way over there. You gotta get rid of those shield generators. Huh. Three bets. Heck. Wait, so... regular Bryyo doors are given their own special logbook entry, but missile doors are just shared across the entire solar system? If you pay close attention, you'll notice that the red dot on the map became a blue dot once I did that. It updates in real time. Shellbug. Attacks by firing Phazon spines. Another Phazon creature! I think you're noticing a pattern by now. Soft body is vulnerable to attack. Wait, what? Oh, 2 is like a hint. So the 2 button is not completely useless. Shellbugs are slow-moving, roaming insects whose soft bodies are easily damaged. Until they reach maturity, they will not develop their phasite shell. Unable to retract into a shell to avoid damage, they must aggressively attack any potential threat. They will extend sharp spines to fend off attackers, or propel these spines at enemies. Which sounds like a world of annoyance once I turn into a morphing ball. But they do die in one hit. Disturbed by what? Just a regular shot. Well, a charge shot. Oh. There we go! Missiles! No, I've got 10 of them. It's a whole lot better than 5. Oh dear. Phazon vines are impervious to attack, but growths are vulnerable to Phazon-based weaponry. You know what that's code for? Yeah, I think you've noticed that there's a crap load of Phazon all over this planet, and that's what happens when a planet is attacked by a Leviathan. You get a lot of Phazon. That's what Leviathans are, basically. They're they're Phazon generators. Here's a hopper. These aggressive insectoids use small hops to get within striking distance and then pounce, using their talons to tear away at their prey. From a distance, they will fire bursts of venom at their target. Despite their aggressive nature, they are somewhat fragile and can be easily dispatched. Because of this, they will commonly hunt in packs. Yeah. Mum's cat is a lot cuter than these guys. And less aggressive. Which I do feel is necessary, because some cats can be more aggressive than that. Oh, is that the Federation vessel that crashed? Oh. Oh, it's a war golem. Reptilicus! These are the locals of planet Bryyo. Or what's left of them, anyway. Phazon corruption has granted Reptilicus hunters the ability to cloak themselves. They use this to their advantage and will hide or move positions while cloaked to gain the upper hand in combat. Reptilicus hunters are fairly organized despite their primitive nature. Usually attacking in small groups, they patiently wait for their prey to become isolated in a locked area before attacking. Their weaponry consists of an energy whip for close-range assaults and a throwing chakram for long-range attacks. They have adapted to the harsh climates of Bryyo and are resistant to fuel gel and heat-based attacks. Thankfully, I don't have any of those. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Space Jump Guardian. How are you floating on... Okay, that's more like it. Alright, bye, snake statue. Alright. These look like spider ball tracks, but I think they're actually just decorative scales to go along with the snake head. And that's how lore scanning works on Bryyo. The ships of Bryyo sped to the stars in all directions, bearing the banner of peace. Soon we found stellar brethren in the Chozo, the Luminoth, and the Ila. Starborn knowledge came to Bryyo, and we gladly sent our wisdom to our new friends in return. The hearts of Bryyo were filled with pride as they honored the lords of science for all the wonders we provided. As the time of new Bryyo came to be, the old ways faded. The cries of joy from those who honored science covered the angry shouts of those who mourned the old ways, the primal traditions. I believe all but the last lore scan we have in Bryyo are before the Leviathan hit the planet. This is unrelated to anything that just happened with the Leviathan. Gragnolls. I'd love to know what that is. It looks important. Korba works with snatchers to feed. Run a little concussive blast. Oh yeah, morphine ball. Pill bugs. Oh. Well, all you really need to know is that they're pill bugs. Wait, where do I enter? Ah. This is an interesting little mini puzzle. You actually need to have these guys attached to you so that they can carry you like a balloon. Avoid the snatcher. Or no, these little guys are snatchers. And then you can lay a bomb here to go back and collect this. Okay. That's not a bomb slot? Oh, of course. Fuel gel. Stand back and kablooey! Ow. There's our grapple beam. Swing. I mean, swing is more accurate because you don't use the grapple beam as an actual beam, at least not in the Prime games. You can do that in Super Metroid, though. And Metroid Dread. But of course, that wasn't out at the time. According to the logbook. See, now you call it beam. Inconsistent. I can't reach it. Why can't I reach it? Oh, I gotta go here? So it would seem. Wahoo! I don't know why they made me do this 8 times when it could have just been one panel. But at least I'm getting... my right arm's getting some workout. Uh-oh. Reptilicus. This is not a hunter. It's just a Reptilicus. Teleports across short distances, highly aggressive, and territorial. Scans indicate that a mutation that allows the Reptilicus to teleport over short distances, commonly used as combat tactic to corner and trap their prey. The Reptilicus appear to suffer from phazon corruption, and all higher thought processes have been replaced by savage bloodlust. This corruption has also increased their resistance to heat-based attacks and fuel gel. See, there you go. This is what's left of the inhabitants of Bryyo. They were intelligent, but as soon as the Leviathan landed, they've lost all senses. Huh? Hold on. Nice. Ah. Anything of a note over here? Ah! that legitimately jump scared me. Oh, there's another one. I mean, I am playing on October 30th, fair enough. E. Okay, this I think is the first thing you're supposed to scan. Your introduction to Bryyo. Look now to the past, and to the time of peace on Bryyo. See the age of gold, when our world was a paradise unrivaled. Hear the songs of joy fill the streets of the royal city, as the people honor the coming of Bryus the First, the Liberator. Behold the launch of our first ship to the stars on that day, and witness the rise of science, of a new Bryyo. See this, and see the beginning of our downfall. Yeah, high temperature shots is, of course, code for plasma beam, which we don't have. Now we can go here, though. Oh, right! Crap! Ugh! It's kind of annoying to scan an enemy that's, you know, flying at you at Mach 2. Okay, so this is what we wanted. The GFS Theseus. Oh, hey, there's a missile up there. Telluric Alloy! Our old friend. Wait, what does this actually say about it? Blast shields are invulnerable to all type of weapon fire. Some are engaged when hostiles are detected and will only open once the threat has been eliminated. Others may remain forced and force you to find an alternate route. In other words, it's a video game. Oh, alright. So it's going to become available, but it's not available yet. Oh no, it's a bamboo. Or an atomic. Corporeal energy that sloughs explosive segments of its form. I don't want to read more than that. Okay, so I can't destroy it, so what can I do with this? Oh, no, I can destroy it. Oh, got it. Once again, my right arm will appreciate this in the morning. Oh, you gotta do it one... Okay, that's silly. I don't understand why that's a thing. Oh. Well, there's a thing. Wait. Energy cell? Oh, no, it's just one of these. Whoop. Is that how that works now? Hoo-hoo! We get an update from our... Thank you.
Samus, the satellite data has revealed two distinct energy signatures. They must be supplying power to the siege shield. If these targets are eliminated, the shield will be removed. We are uploading the location of each energy signature and nearby landing sites.
Yeah, this won't be exactly linear. Oh, there's the door that we just went into. Wait, no it isn't. This is leading to somewhere else. Oh, yeah, we need ice missiles for that. Yep, that's right. Ice missiles are a thing. As they were in Metroid Fusion and Metroid Dread. Can I go back in here now and go up there? Yes, I can. I think I just got lucky there. Oh, here's the one that you grapple lasso with. Gragnall adults. Okay. All I need to know is you kill them with grapple lasso. Okay, I was wrong. You can use it as a beam. Uh-oh. I do believe we've got a mini-boss upon us. Solid ice mass appears to have been made to gain entry to temple. Ice has not yet begun to thaw. I wonder who out of anybody we know, who could have made a giant ice bridge? Do we know any cryobenders? The answer is yes. Alpha Hoppers. Alpha Hoppers are characterized by their unique color and durable hide. They are highly territorial and will attack any creature who wanders too close to their nests. When hunting in packs, they will often keep their distance while others move in to attack at close range. Like all hoppers, their legs end in sharp talons that can be used to shred through any prey that gets close enough. We're not going to screw around with these guys. One thing that is a character flaw of mine every time I play Metroid Prime 3 is I grossly underutilize Phazon early on in the game because I'm used to just, usually I play Prime 3 after Prime 1 and 2, which doesn't have Phazon weapons until the very end. Yeah. You're kind of supposed to abuse it here. See how easy that was? Now let's compare that to non-Phazon. Well, even though that wasn't actually that bad. Oh, but there's more. But point being, Phazon strong. Very, very strong. Well, that was all of the hoppers within that nest, thankfully. I'm going back the way I came. I'm not going to blame myself for that, though. Because both sides have hopper nests. There's really nothing to distinguish them. Wait, why am I fishing for ingredients? I'm about to enter my gunship, which is going to give me everything back. Now that I can never remember which one I'm supposed to go to first, but they showed Bryyo Fire first, so I'm going to go there. Between Bryyo Fire and Bryyo Jungle. Alright, I need a stretch break. I'll be right back. You know, I have Diet A&W to drink from. I wanted to have milk, but despite the fact that we were on the last day of the, you know, still goodbye date, when I poured it into the glass, it came out all chunky. And then I noticed that there were suds at the top of the carton. I'm like, nope. Nope, not doing that. So, I wanted the healthier option, but the healthy option doesn't want me. Oh, yes, scary bad, because tomorrow is Halloween. Yes, you're right. Notice that the air becomes more orange as we get closer to the fiery air dock. Which is awesome. Those are waterfalls of freaking fuel gel. That's awesome! And that is... you will find out momentarily. Very conspicuous. Rundas! The engines are still warm, meaning he is most likely still alive. So Rundas has not yet met his end. Which is good, because he was always my favorite. Ouch. Yeah, you don't say. Fuel gel is used to power most modern starships in the cosmos. It is extremely rare, and worlds that produce it tend to be quite prosperous. The exception to this is planet Bryyo, a Federation protectorate and the largest supplier of fuel gel. So literally Venezuela. Proceeds from Bryonian jail sales go directly to the Federation military forces protecting that sector of space. The sheer value of fuel gel is very attractive, and has led to an uprise in piracy over the last 20 years. Today, raids on gel transport convoys are common, especially in frontier regions of space. The Galactic Federation has increased anti-piracy operations, and planets with fuel gel resources are protected by Federation fleets and ground forces. Yeah, they were prosperous, but then just a whole bunch of hit the fan, and yeah, nobody wants to go here anymore. So yes, the fire is not actually fire, it's just fuel gel, which is actually much more valuable. Vims II, the first emperor of the Eshar dynasty. How much time did the Bryonian civilization actually have before they screwed everything up? Yeah, this is a one-way fast travel. Good. And that's a regular Reptilicus. Ouch. Abnormal energy signatures detected beyond this frozen formation. High-temp beams could melt the ice, though. Alright, can't even go up there. So we gotta go this way. Well, it's nice to know that even with all the bad that this whole planet has been dealing with, all their operations are still working fine. Recording to logbook. Okay, yeah, this is part 3 of their story. It's told their backstory is told in a very specific order, and this is part 3, so I am heading the right way. In time, the wonders of science were not enough for those who held the primal traditions in their hearts. The warnings of the Chozo to seek balance between old and new ways were not heeded by the lords of science, myself included. We forged on, ignorant of the rage in the hearts of the primals. The time came when Sphemus, the first lord of science, denounced the primals and their traditions in the center of the royal city. It was as flame to a dry forest. The age of science ended and the age of schism was born. Ugh. And coming from California, I know what happens when flame meets a dry forest. It's not pretty. Oh, we lost to a Metroid boss. Interesting. Oh crap, nuggets. Ha! You missed! Oh, goody. Missiles! Two birds with one stone. Don't even have to go back in and get ballooned. Yeah. Oh, right. More phazon on the walls. Uh-oh, more phazon, period. You hear that ambience, don't you? Phazon! Your PED suit will allow you to absorb this phazon into your body and utilize it as energy. That's right, I'm basically a space pirate now, for all intents and purposes. It's so pretty. But it's so deadly. Whoa! Kaioken! Oh!
Samus, we just received very abnormal readings from your life support systems. Are you okay?
I think.
As a precaution, we are downloading the diagnostic data from your suit to further analyze this situation.
Thank you.
We will contact you again if we have any more information.
Looking forward to it. That was rather scary. Oh boy, big puzzle room. It. Rundas! Well, I have information for you now, Aurora Unit 242. Rundas is alive! For real this time. Not just based on evidence. Oh, crap nuggets. Warp hounds. Bow bow! Warp hounds are susceptible to low temperature attacks, which I don't have, due to the nature of their thermal energy-driven biosystem. They are often used by Reptilicus as guards and hunt beasts. They consume fuel gel to survive and can expel blasts of converted thermal energy to attack and defend. The creatures can teleport over short distances, disrupting many forms of electronic targeting in the process. i.e., you can't lock onto them very well. Try, though. Bow, bow. Oh, she's really in pain. Like, that hurt more than whatever that Phazon episode just did to her. Okay, so I killed one of them. Okay, that was terrible. I can't move! Ooh. Big missile. Oh. Oh, my head. Naturally, the Age of Schism was followed by the Age of War. In the beginning, the conflicts were small, out of sight for most on Bryyo, but they grew, slowly but as steady as the coming of our sun. Diplomacy gave way to brutality, and war came to our world. The lords of science turned their minds from exploration to destruction, and unleashed horrors unknown upon their primal enemies. In retaliation, the primals turned to the darkest of their ancient powers, cursing us, the science lords, and all who served our cause. Friends from the stars tried desperately to end the conflict, all in vain. The people of war would not be denied. Wait, have I scanned a bomb slot yet? I have not, apparently. Okay. Hey. Thank you. Pitched gondola. Welcome to the stream, definitely not robot. Ow. Wait, what? Wait, that didn't even give me an avenue to get to the... Oh. I forget if I can just grab on to the green ledges, or if I have to get an item for that first. How did that miss? How'd that miss? Okay, so I need something else. You mean like this? No. Oh, here's something. Oh, I gotta pump it. Now it's my left arm's turn to get a workout. Oh. Good old fuel gel. Now I can go over here. No, I can't. What else do I gotta do? Maintenance tunnel? Oh, here we go. Orb travel. Now I'm where I need to be. Okay, so you can't save time anymore like you could in Metroid Prime 1 by laying a bomb slightly before going into the tunnel. What the heck? I guess we'll just go this way. Bragnolls. Really? What is happening? That's not what I meant. I meant the ledge. Okay, so I don't need an item for that. Good. Eh? I can't reach that, though. Can I please actually hit that? There we go. I don't know what I was missing. Oh, there he goes. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Pillbugs! Alright, I'm coming to meet you, Rundas. Can't wait to talk again. Especially considering who voices you. These are a little finicky. Reverse Jinx. Line appears combustible. Its thick part prevents you from using weapons to ignite it. Ow! Oh, I gotta ignite this too, don't I? Well, maybe not. Maybe I can just jump. Wait, did a fish just jump out of the... Oh! Missiles! Ones I literally can't miss. Fish! 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 Oh, okay, now you jump. Classy. Let me scan you. Ouch! Really? Are you gonna stay over there? No! Fish! I want to scan fish. We will get there eventually. Fish. 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 Why am I wasting so much time just trying to scan one thing? I want to know about it. Come back out of the fuel gel so I can scan you! Why aren't you coming back? It is worth noting another. Let me point out something else. Really, like another nice small touch from this game. Notice that anything that's blue or red, you have a question mark on it because it's not in the logbook, so you don't know whether you're looking at, you know, creatures or research or anything like that. But anything you have scanned before, like, that's research, that's, like, environment, more research. You know, it has its own representative icon in the corner. Oh, it does go into different locations. I wish there was a reliable tell. Ah! There's plenty of little bubbling areas, but that's not where the fish comes out. Finally! That's my biggest victory of the entire stream. Gel rays are non-aggressive bioforms native to Bryyo. They are one of the few creatures who make their home within the caustic pools of fuel gel. The unique exterior and shape of the gel ray allow it to withstand and glide through rivers of gel. Their main source of sustenance is small organisms that exist within fuel gel, but they are known to occasionally leap out to feed on insects that fly near the gel surface. So, fuel gel actually has its own little phytoplankton going along in it, huh? Very interesting. And actually entirely believable. There are animals on Earth that have, well, animals, you know, phytoplankton on Earth that have been found in bodies of water that are heavily contaminated by arsenic. Wait, what is this room called? The Gel Cavern. Ouch. Yeah, too bad we don't have extreme cold. Unless, of course, that's the game telling us that we're about to get extreme cold. Spoilers, it is. Okay, so this is just the same little bug we saw earlier, but it's got fuel gel. And now it bounces a lot. Ah, yes. This encounter. Oh, the Temple of Bryyo. Oh, no. More Phazon on that ship. It must be space pirates. And there's a new type. An armored pirate trooper. Covered with a thin layer of armor, susceptible to explosive attacks. Armored pirate troopers are equipped with a standard armor suit. It provides adequate protection against beam attacks, but is vulnerable to explosive blasts. They are outfitted with all the basic pirate armaments. This includes an assault rifle and energy scythe, both powered by Phazon! EMP grenades are often employed against power-armored foes. A new dash jet system provides increased mobility. Oh. The reason I scanned it again is I was wondering if you take the armor off of an armored trooper, does the scan just tell you it's a regular trooper? I thought I remember that actually being the case, but maybe I was wrong. Oh yeah! Is that a militia or... Oh shoot. Space pirate crates. Oh man, they've really camped out here, haven't they? Fighting Phazon with Phazon is quite effective. More space pirates. Oh ho! Look who's here to make the save! My man! Hunter Rundas. Reported to have gone missing during a Federation mission. Buddy? Phazon madness! Okay. Real quick. I'm gonna have you listen to this music for one go-round. And then I'm going to absolutely obliterate this guy. First of all, Phazon exposure has greatly enhanced Rundas and his ability to generate ice, making him deadly at any range. His durable ice armor has one weak spot, the neck. Serious physical stress can weaken and remove it, exposing Rundas to attack. This weak point cannot be seized as long as Rundas is active. He can create frozen objects at will. It can freeze missiles in mid-flight. Smaller ice-based projectiles can be shot down, but it is recommended to evade larger attacks. Be advised, Rundas can trigger a hyper mode state, elevating his threat level to match your own. Nowhere in there does it actually say, you know, Phazon Madness. But, I mean, it should be like, you know, no duh. So yes, I want you to listen to this whole music. Is that supposed to be a roar? I guess it is supposed to be his roar. Yeah. Notice most of his attacks are fairly easy to dodge. Oh, those are heat-seeking, I guess. Alright, I think you've heard enough of the awesome music. Anyway, watch how fast he dies if you use Phazon on him. He's already almost there. Oh yeah, he can freeze missiles into the air. And he's dead. And you know what? A lot of people think that was 100% intentional. Also, look how cool that is. That is so bad. A lot of people believe they made that fight that easy absolutely on purpose, because you saw how it ended. He couldn't bear the pain anymore. He committed suicide by spiking himself in the chest with ice. And a lot of people believe that the reason why the fight is so easy is because there's just that little bit of good Rundas left over that just doesn't want to hurt Samus. Whatever is left of his original consciousness is making it easier for him to give up. Like, he knows that the Phazon is driving him to attack his best friend. Whatever he can do to stop it, even if it means allowing himself to die, he'll do it. Anyway, all my missiles are made of ice now! Yay! I can cryobend. Another thing that, gives that fan theory more credibility is, you may have noticed, he never said a word during the first time he saw us, or during that battle. He never spoke. It's like he was fully aware, or at least consciously enough aware, that the Phazon had completely robbed him of all of his proper qualities, that he literally had nothing to say for himself. Bugs. We can cryobend now. Alright, here we go. Almost, here we go. Oh, right, we gotta activate these with this. Ow! Really? That bug is gonna take me out of this? Alright, pump! You might remember there was a similar room back in the first part of Bryyo. I believe that's where we're going next. That's a space pirate hand scanner. Lore. Look now to the time of battle, tribe against tribe. See fertile lands swept clean of all living things by arcane nightmares or the hellish blast of science. See the giant stone Moginars do battle, destroying the land with their titanic blows. And hear the undying scream of a planet racked by darkest war. The battles waged endlessly, and the resources needed to sustain our war machines were great. Bryyo, too, had become the casualty of a war. The air was filled with the smoke of battle, and the soil soaked with the toxins of pollution. Calamity after calamity visited the folk of Bryyo, until a world once known for wonders became a scarred husk under the stars. Only a small region remained habitable, and to it the survivors went, bringing the war with them. And on that absolutely horrifying note, time for another stretch break. Yeah, ow! That's a space pirate hand, but it still works with my hand, apparently. Yeah. Shield generator status online. Inaccessible from current location. Unable to reach from the ground. So the space pirates have been here, which is not surprising. Maldium. Of all things to call it Maldium. I think that was just before the kids started saying malding to mean really angry. If you're wondering what can possibly destroy Maldium,
Clearly, this is the source of the energy signature we detected. This generator is supplying power to the Leviathan's protective shield. You will be unable to destroy the generator with your current weapons. You must find a weapon capable of penetrating the generator's heavy armor.
and that weapon would be Samus's gunship. Hoppers! What? Can I come off of... Whoa. Because remember, in order to activate hyper mode, you have to inject an energy tank. So if you're down to less than 100 health, you're basically screwed. You cannot activate Phazon. That's why the game gives you 2 absolutely free energy tanks at the very beginning. That's the reason for it. And this right here is your little one-way fast travel system. Back to your ship, which is where you need to be. More shriek bats. Are there any more I should know about? Oh, another head. Owani the First, the third empress of the Sea Klom dynasty. So as you can see, the inhabitants of this planet were not humanoid. They never were. Amti the Sixth, the 8th emperor of the Mgepth dynasty. They use the same naming scheme as the Luminoth, just shove letters together and Whether it flows well or not. Oh dear. And now it's going to start with a very orange sky and turn blue because this game has phenomenal attention to detail. I love Metroid! Also, I don't know what all those little mini Death Stars in the sky are. Actually, that is probably exactly what they are, considering how long this war has been raging. Oh, that's right. They're pretty weak to, ow. Ah! They're pretty weak to ice missiles. Really? Just had to not open on time just for that, huh? Door. Oh, that worked okay. Ah! Ah! Wait, what? Shooting another ice missile just destroys it? Bryonian labor golem appears deteriorated but still functional. I need you to move for me, please. Or that works too. Wow! Screw attack walls. I told you we get screw attack real early in this game. Ice missile door. Oh, this freaking room. Oh. Oh my god, I get turned around so much in this room. And it's not just on this first visit either. Oh yeah, aren't they weak to ice missiles too?
Samus, we have discovered a Federation landing site at Bryyo.
A little busy at the moment.
You may be able to use this facility to upgrade your ship.
That's what I'm trying to do.
We are sending the coordinates to you now.
Yay! I remembered where things are. Now remember, we can't just ignite those. Whoa! Okay, so there's one. That's the easy one. Okay, I guess we can't ignite them, but we just gotta find their origin point. Heck! Game. Game. Man, it's annoying when I find something I haven't scanned yet and then I can't scan it. Oh. Okay, well, there's that one. Oh, for the love of... Just... Thank you! Oh, that's a regular night barb. So what happens if I do that? Oh. Stuff. Okay, that's 3 out of 4. Why is this going so easily? Oh, that's where that's for. Can it just break free of that all its own? It cannot. Oh, but it kind of can. Wow, I actually didn't get completely turned around there. I will later, though, don't you worry. We're going to come back to this room. In the meantime, though, dun 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 dun. Yeah?
Samus, we have uncovered more information regarding your condition.
Ah, yes, thank you.
It appears that once activated, the unique phazon inside your body overreacts after several seconds. We did not foresee this problem when we gave you the PED, and unknowingly, we put you in grave danger. We are sorry.
What makes that phazon unique? Is it because it was Dark Samus that attacked Samus?
Please be aware that it will not be possible to counter Dark Samus without the PED.
So the Aurora unit is aware of Dark
You
Samus.
must be careful in using it. In the meantime, we will continue to investigate this unique phazon.
Woohoo! Oh, bye. Localized where, though? The heck? Oh no, it's gone. What did... Huh? Why am I getting so confused all of a sudden? I was doing really well. Where am I? What am I doing? There's nowhere to specifically target. Is localized explosive blast, is that code for morphing ball bombs? That's funny. I didn't get turned around in the previous room where I usually do, and now I'm getting turned around here. Like, really, really badly. Where do I... What am I missing? What am I missing? Where am I... Can I get over there? Otherwise, I don't think I can. Like, that's the thing. I need to blow that up so I can get over there. Because that's going to give me the other, Oh. That's what I needed to blow up. On that one over there. Okay, we got it. That definitely counts. Just wasted so many missiles. Ah, yes, this is familiar.
Hostile life forms detected. Initiating security log.
Of course, we got some hostilities. More war pounds. Okay, so they're gonna be slowed down by ice missiles, but not outright crippled by them. Reptilicus. Yeah, this was going a lot better. Wait, what am I... How about I use phase on? Uh-oh. Yeah, once you get corrupted, you have no choice but to expel the rest of your phase on. That means using up the rest of the energy tank that you already consumed. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. It's this one, right? Yeah, we need to open that up again. Energy cell! Okay, good, but that's not what I needed. It is what I'm going to need at some point, but not right now. Hello? Why can't I... I guess that's why. Okay, how many of these stupid rock drool nests are there? And why can't I blow that one up? Oh, because it's already blown up, probably. This is where they start to get a little finicky, as I mentioned. Wait, no! I couldn't make it! That's why I pulled that platform out. Okay. Instant morphing ball. Here we go. Alright, still can't quite land the ship yet. Now we gotta take all this stuff down. And now we can land it. Data received. And as for why we're here... Boop! Thank you, Galactic Federation. The gunship is actually a gunship now. We actually couldn't go to the jungle area without these. Or, well, we couldn't really do anything in the jungle area without ship missiles. I'm still gonna go here first, just because we know where the generator is. We know where to go to bomb it, so may as well just get that out of the way. And then, honestly, I might stop. I know it's been a short stream. But... I just never really had that much energy today. Oh, yeah. Jolly Rogers, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right, we've seen space pirates here before. Pirate! Oh, wait, is this the part where crawl tanks can now enter hyper mode as well? Like, even just the random little droids of the pirate army have the capability of going hyper mode? What was that? Uh-oh. Turret. Remorse class turret. The remorse is that it can't... The remorse comes from the fact that it can't aim. Fast targets can evade the limited targeting system of the remorse turret. The space pirates have replaced their dated humility turrets with a new unit designed by top engineers. Powered by Phazon, because what else would it be powered by? The remorse unit is capable of withstanding more damage than the earlier model. Really? I gotta call bull on that. Suddenly every enemy here is a pirate. What happened to all the Reptilicuses, or Reptilici? $300 keel. I don't think... actually, I seem to remember power bombs and super missiles not actually being a thing in this game. Oh, thanks. These shots have to actually be kind of accurate. What the heck? They have to be very accurate. I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong on some of these. Pirate! Oh, an armored air trooper. I love their theme. Armored air troopers are deployed in harsh combat zones. Their armor is resilient but susceptible to explosive blasts. In battle, they use twin remote attack pods to engage targets. They are equipped with a particle cannon and a helix missile pad. They can tap their phazon power unit to warp from point to point. A weakness lies in the jetpack. Ignite and separate it from the pilot to neutralize the target. I don't think that's going to make their political views any more neutral, dude. Oh, of course. They know what I'm here for. They know I've been here. They know I'm onto them and their Leviathan shield generators. Oh, right, they keep respawning unless I do something. Namely... this. Heck! I forgot that I needed to take out 2 of them. It's such an unattractive sound effect. Data received. Oops. I forgot to uncensor myself. Oh, I got my ship missile back. Yay! I say yay a lot more than Samus ever would. Mostly because she just doesn't have a very happy life. Space Pirates. They must be defeated. Pirate. Oh, there's your little gauge for how many missiles you have left. Data received. It won't really be that big of a deal, I think. And that's how you beat up Maldium. Chance of repair, 0. Especially 0 chance of repair now that I've taken out the pirates' communication units. Roger. Alright, pirates, now what do you have for me? 'Cause I'm sure you have something. Oh boy. Oh, we got green troopers now. Advanced shield trooper. Battle shield affects attacks but can be pulled grapple beam. Advanced shield troopers wear an extra layer of ablative armor. It is susceptible to explosive attacks. In addition to their armor, they wield a portable battle shield. While the shield provides excellent protection against incoming fire, it can also be easily ripped off. Phazon-based attacks are capable of destroying the shield. And that's likely what I should be using here. Yeah, even with the Phazon, it took a little bit of effort to take that off. Oh, I was laboring under the impression that if you manually cancel your hyper mode, you get that leftover energy back, but you don't. You're actually better off just letting it corrupt you. Okay, time to save in my ship. And then call it a stream. Okay, sorry that wasn't very long. But I'm happy to have at least done a little bit more. And again, I got plans for the weekend, so I'll see you hopefully again on Monday. Maybe I ought to normalize, you know, these slightly shorter streams, just making sure that I get some progress done. Maybe I can start them in the evening. You know, might actually be better. Depending on, you know, if there's any sporting events I want to see, of course. But there's also DVR. You know, DVR never hurt anyone. I'll be sure to let you know if I have any ideas.
Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good day.
And I didn't completely just screw up the recording for once, so hooray! I can just upload this directly and the YouTube audience won't have to deal with any interruptions. Alright, bye.